to another edition of Thunderdome!
When I grew up, it was a little bit of a different time. When me and my friends, when we played football, when we played basketball, I played hockey, you know, I don't think there was a single day that we were...
5 times a day, it pops into my dome, which reminds me that they invented the dome.
Playing sports where we didn't drop the gloves or, you know, have a brief interlude of, you know, throwing fists and it'd be over, you pick up and you start playing again. You know,
Killed his own mother.
When all of a sudden did we become that woke that the thought of two people...
When they took it, they sat next to each other.
One responding to a threat directly saying, okay, you threatened me, here's your opportunity, take me up on it.
Yeah, well, it's political correctness. It's all of a sudden you got to worry about somebody's feelings, but oh, by the way, the left can say whatever they want.
Looks like he's on Law and Order saying, that girl came on to me.
All right, welcome back to Mofo Wars. I am your host, Alex Johnson. Tell you what, it's been a crazy time down here in the bunker, man. It's been a good time for me, though. I've been doing steroids, drinking buttermilk, man. For like 4 days, man, nothing but buttermilk and steroids and raw eggs. Oh, man.
It's one of the reasons that I think about wrong. Caesar straight didn't give a drank ice cold water from an aqueduct, but Romulus founded the Eternal City. Here's him and his twin sucking on a wolf's titty. What?
I've ever seen, because first he says we're consenting adults, which was bizarre because it sounded like he wanted to date me. Then he asked to fight me, and I'm hearing now he wanted to bite me. And then the last post he made was in front of a cache of automatic weapons where he says anytime, any place. So make up your mind. Do you want to date me, fight me, bite me, or shoot me?
It didn't go great?
Actually thought you were going to come to blows in that moment.
I had full intentions of doing that, absolutely.
Hey, what? It's all worth it, man. I do it for you. Because you're not going to believe what happened, man. Big fights, man. I tell you what, Kevin McCarthy's ready to throw down. He's kind of a pussy. Let's see how it went.
At that time, I got elbowed in the back, and it kind of caught me off guard because it was a clean shot to the kidneys, and I turned back, and there was Kevin. For a minute, I was kind of, what the heck just happened? And then I chased after him, of course. He's the type of guy that, when you're a kid, would throw a rock over the fence and run home and hide behind his mama's skirt. And he just, that's not the way we handle things in East Tennessee. If we have a problem with somebody, I'm going to look them in the eye.
If I would hit somebody, they would know I hit him.
He said he knew hit him. He said he was in pain that you hit him so hard in the kidneys. Come on now.
Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared.
You know, you just don't expect a guy who was at one time 3 steps away from the White House to hit you with a sucker punch in the hallway. He also has $17 million in an account.
Money up front, no kissing on the mouth. Because those student loans ain't going to pay for themselves.
He'll be messing in a lot of people like mine and Nancy Mason's campaigns, I'm sure.
I don't know if he does that with Nancy May. She could come back at him with some stuff that he doesn't want out there in the public, I think, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's already told me. She said, I hope he does that with me, and she'll take care of him.
Hey, man, that's not all, man. A Teamster got called out, man, by a ultimate fighting dumbass, man. He's like a senator now, you know, because he lost all them fights, and now, you know, he thinks he can throw down, you know, to a Teamster. What a dumb fuck.
You challenge the president of the Teamsters to a fight? You have a death wish? The 2 things I learned growing up in New York were never mess with the Teamsters and don't drink that Snapple you found on the subway.
Don't tell me I'm out of line.
Well, you frame,
don't tell me. I'm making
you frame the statement.
Shut your mouth, because you don't know what you're talking about.
You're going to tell me to shut my mouth?
Yes, I did.
Hold it. Yeah. Hold it. Tough guy. I'm not afraid of physical.
No.
Hold it.
By the way, that man's got biceps bigger than my thighs.
But don't sit there and tell me I'm out of line.
Senator, you made a statement. You asked the question.
I didn't ask a question.
You did it.
I answered the question.
You asked the question. About how much money? Let him answer.
It was a rhetorical
well,
question.
you may think it's rhetorical.
It
sounded to me like a question. Let him answer the question.
I'm not yielding my time to him.
My salary, if you follow me around, I actually look at this building. I bet you I work more hours than you do. twice as many hours.
That's impossible. But
no, that's true.
Sir, you don't know what hard work is.
Secondly,
You want to follow the schedule?
Secondly, I'll do it in a minute. We hold greedy CEOs like yourself accountable.
You're calling me a greedy CEO?
Oh, yeah, you are. You want to attack my salary, I'll attack yours. What did you make? What did you make when you owned your company?
When I made my company, I kept my salary down at about $50,000 a year because I invested every penny into it.
Okay, all right. You mean you hid money?
Replacing it with, well, this is weird, Gaston's gay gym.
Mr. O'Brien, do you want to respond to
go ahead,
question?
please.
Yeah, I mean, look, the reality of it is,
Accept my challenge,
Mr.
tough guy.
Mullin, tough guy.
Hold it. Answer the questions.
All right, you're one. He made a lot of statements, right? And his statements are fiction at best.
Fiction, I read them.
Can you
What?
answer the question, please?
I can't understand him, to be honest with you. He rambles so much. What was your question, actually?
You said I made a lot of statements.
No, but what's your question? I don't understand your question. Could you repeat it?
You said anytime, any place.
What's your question?
Accept the challenge.
Pussy ass bitch.
What challenge?
You said anytime, any place. I'm accepting yours, so why don't you come
What
back?
challenge? What challenge are you talking
April
about?
30th. How about we do it for a charity at the Smoking Guns in Tulsa, Oklahoma?
We're not going to be
what was the
talking about
challenge?
physical confrontations here.
You want to fight me?
Cage matches? Yeah, they work. How could they not work?
What'd you say by anytime, any place?
Let's have coffee, discuss our differences.
That's what you said.
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
All right, well, let's sit down and have coffee.
Let's do it. All right. I'd love to.
But
It's funny how you're backing out.
I don't back on anything.
You did.
You're the one. You're a 100.
Senator,
should be the most influential people in this country, making changes. You're focused on.
Okay.
You're focused on debate that's not even relevant. You're an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment.
They went silence after.
Hey, tell you what, man. Let's go to round two.
Sir, this is a time, this is a place. You want to run your mouth? We can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big
No,
guy.
no, stop it.
Is that your solution every
Hold it. No, sit down. Sit down. Okay.
Will rarely ever die. It's not like the movies, they mostly stayed alive. They built roads so good, they're still in use today. And Emperor Hadrian, openly gay. Ain't she wrong?
Answer the questions.
All right, you're one. He made a lot of statements, right? And his statements are fiction at best.
Fiction, I read them.
Can you
What?
answer the question, please?
I can't understand him, to be honest with you.
Blamed her actions on, quote, feeling menopausal. Incidentally, feeling menopausal was also the working title of And Just Like That.
Tell you what, man. I watch this shit when I'm shadowboxing. Man, I tell you what, you gotta get into it, man. Get yourself some roids and some buttermilk.
And keep in mind, too, this isn't anything new. Andrew Jackson challenged 9 people to a duel when he was president, and he also knocked one guy out at a White House dinner. There's been caниes before in the Senate, too. Maybe we should bring some of that back, and it'll keep people from thinking they're so tough.
I'm not afraid of biting. I will bite.
Biting?
I'll bite 100%. Yeah. I mean, a fight, I'm going to bite. I'll do anything. I mean, I'm not above it. And I don't care where I bite, by the way. It just is going to be a bite.
I'm not even going to ask any further questions on that. I think basically speaks for itself.
Holy shit, man. The fun never ends here. And, down here in the bunker, man, I tell you what, man. I got one more for you, man. Check it out. Round 3.
You all continue to. You look like a Smurf here, just going around and all this stuff.
You have gone on TV and said the president did something illegal. You're doing stuff with your brother. The American people have the same question. Why should they believe you? Mr. Chairman, this seems to have gotten under your skin.
Sensitive. I shouldn't be celebrating like this, man. I tell you what, because they're coming after me, man. I tell you what, what you need to do? Get yourself some buttermilk.
Greedy CEO who pretends like he's self-made. Sir, I wish he was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company myself and my wife.
Not so fast, cowboy.
Sir, I wish he was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company myself and my wife was running the office because I sure remember working pretty hard and long hours. Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy.
Tell you what, it's a crazy time, man. They're coming for me, man. I tell you what, they want to shut me down. I can try to bring these highlights to you, because it's a crazy time, man. I tell you what. But that's not all, man. The war continues, man. I tell you what, these guys are ready to throw down. Because they're nuts, man. Hey, shit. They're here, man. I tell you what, quick. The senator, the Teamsters are going to take him, man. The Teamsters are going to take him.
The man who attacked Nancy Pelosi's husband with a hammer has been found guilty and is expected to be in prison until Trump's first day back as president. He gonna win.